Welcome back. I'm Alan Walker, a Utah realtor with Keller Williams Realty. Today, we are going to be talking through the home inspection and appraisal process. Now, after a house gets under contract, you as the buyer have a couple of steps that you're going to go through to make sure that you want to buy this house, right? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to order a home inspection. So you'll find a professional home inspector. I can help you if you need help with that. And you will pay for the home inspection yourself, right? You never give me any money as your agent. You're going to find an inspector, I can help, and then you'll pay that person. Now, typically, home inspection is going to be anywhere from $500 to $750. It depends on the size of the house, the location. It depends on the different tests that you want to run. So there are a lot of things that can happen there. One thing I like to tell all my buyers is you are paying this person to find problems. So what do you think is going to happen when they inspect the house? They're going to find problems, right? So it's not whether or not they find problems, it's whether or not those problems are material, right? So is it a furnace issue? Is it to do with the roof? Does it have to do with plumbing or electrical? Does it have to do with the water heater? Any of those things we want them to find, because those are things that we will probably ask the seller to take care of, right? If it is, there's a cracked light cover, light switch cover, or there is, like some scuffed paint in a room, those are typically not things we're asking the seller to fix, right? So when we have the inspection, we'll go to the inspection after they're finished. I'll be there with you, and we will actually walk around the house with the inspector, and you can ask any questions you have about any of the findings that they have. Now, we have three options when it comes to repairs that need to be made. We can ask the seller to make the repairs, and that's part of the contract. And we say, hey, like by the time we close on this house, you have to make these repairs. You have to use a licensed contractor, whatever it is. You can also ask the seller to give you some kind of credit for the repairs. So there may be something that you think, I would rather do it myself, or I want to choose who gets to do this. And so you may say to the seller, can you just give me a credit for what it would cost to fix? And then I will take care of it myself. You also can just decide these repairs are too much and I'm going to cancel the contract. That's always within your right as the buyer. You are not stuck with any house. You're always getting all the information first, and then you're going to decide if you want the house. Now, after you've done the inspection and we've talked to the seller about repairs, you're going to then schedule an appraisal. Now, an appraisal is another fee that you pay as the buyer, and you pay that through your lender. You're never giving me as your agent any money. So there's a couple of things that can happen when it comes to an appraisal. Now, the best case scenario is it comes at or above value, and value meaning you offered 500,000, it came in at 500,000 or at 510,000. So you move forward, there's no issues there. Now, the worst case scenario is that it comes in below value. So what would happen if you offered $500,000 for a house and the appraisal came back at $490,000? Well, then we have the opportunity to ask the seller, hey, what can we do to make this right? Can you bring the price down? We can bring more money to the table. There's a lot of options there, right? So you can come to some kind of agreement with the seller on that. Now, if that doesn't take place and the seller's not willing to move, then you can cancel the contract, right? You're always able to cancel the contract as a buyer. You're never cornered into buying a house you don't want to buy. That's the most important thing to remember. Now, the next video we are going to show is going to be about the closing process and actually getting the house and getting the keys to your house. So if you're ready to take your home buying journey to the next step, go ahead and contact me and schedule a free consultation at originutah.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.